When the Lord is my shepherd, I don't need no earthly king. I don't need no special invitation. I don't need to go and sit in those luxurious dinners with people of influence so I can beg them to be a nice boy, to give me some money, some grants. You and your grants, if you don't bow before my Lord, I don't want to know you. I don't want your money. I don't want your fame, your power. You need to come back to the Lord Jesus, my beloved. Not doing it our way. Let God do it for you. Let God do it for you. So King David went to the palace. He got the shock of his life. He said, I was a king when I was a shepherd in the palace of the king. I'm a slave. I lost myself. I lost everything. So when King David, I'll leave you with it. I'm going to break the world record today, as far as time is concerned. When King Saul wanted to kill King David with that spear, poor David, short, weak, started shaking. He got scared. He said, the king wants to kill me. So he ran out of fear for his life into his room in that palace. He closes the door behind him. He locks it. And he's shaking. Then he sits down, grabs a paper and a pen, and he writes Psalm 23. All this introduction, I just wanted to get you to this point. Remember at the very beginning when I said, to understand what this psalm is all about, you need to find out two things. One, the condition which this psalm was written under, and the key to this psalm. Then you will know what it's all about. You'll understand it in order to explain it to others. What was the condition that this psalm was written under? David is afraid of being killed by the king. He said, I was a shepherd and I wanted to be a king. I came and lived with the king and the king wanted to kill me. Now I've realized the only king that can shepherd my life is the Lord. And then I said, the Lord is as my shepherd, I shall not want. When the Lord is my shepherd, I don't need no earthly king. I don't need no special invitation. I don't need to go and sit in those luxurious dinners with people of influence so I can beg them to be a nice boy, to give me some money, some grants. You and your grants, if you don't bow before my Lord, I don't want to know you. I don't want your money. I don't want your fame, your power. You think you have power on earth? I have power in heaven. Let's see which one will win. Let's see which one will win. So he runs for his life, sits in that room, closes the door behind him, and he writes Psalm 23. Wow. So now you have a bit of an idea of the backgrounds behind Psalm 23. Psalm 23 is one of the most famous psalms in the church. Some people have memorized it by heart. And it is read quite often. When people depart, they read Psalm 23 because it says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. So it's very commonly used, read, and known by the church. More than so many other psalms that are in the book of Psalms. That's why at the beginning we said, we've read 6 verses, but we will not talk about them. Today we'll be talking about the introduction only. All right?